By the end of this video, you're going to think about one specific person. Not because I told you to or called names, but because sign 8 is going to describe them perfectly. And once you see it, you won't be able to take your mind off it. See, someone in your life right now smiles at you, replies to your messages, but quietly they can't stand you. And the worst part? You already feel it. You just don't have the words yet. People who secretly dislike you don't fight with you. They manage you. Just enough warmth to stop you from asking questions, just enough distance to keep something feeling off. Here are 8 signs. Stay until sign 8, that's the one nobody sees coming. Please subscribe to PsychPetal and like and share this video. Sign number 1, they give you minimal responses. You share something. They reply with cool or a single emoji. Everyone has off days, but when this is the pattern, it's not busyness. It's a quiet decision about how much of themselves you're worth. Psychologists call it low-investment communication. They're present, but they're not there. Ask yourself, when did this person last ask you a follow-up question? If you have to think hard, that's your answer. Sign number 2, they never initiate contact. Think about your last 10 conversations. Who started them? People reach out to the people they like. They think of them. They want to share things. When someone never texts first, never suggests plans, never just checks in, they're telling you something. When you're out of sight, you're out of mind. And when you disappear, what they feel is closer to relief than to missing you. Sign number 3, their warmth disappears when others are around. One-on-one, they're fine. But the moment a group arrives, something shifts. They talk over you. They laugh louder at everyone else's jokes. The eye contact evaporates. When we genuinely like someone, we amplify them in public. We pull them into conversations. We signal to the room that they matter. When that instinct is absent, the feeling behind it is absent too. Sign number 4, they give you backhanded compliments. You're so brave for wearing that. I could never be as carefree as you. You've come such a long way. These aren't compliments. They're contempt with a smile on top. If you react, they act confused, and suddenly you're the sensitive one. Psychologists call it passive hostility, negative feeling expressed through technically positive language. Sophisticated, calculated, and a clear sign their warmth toward you is performed, not felt. If a comment leaves you feeling smaller despite sounding kind, trust that feeling. Your body caught something your mind is still processing. Sign number 5, they forget things about you selectively. Your birthday. Your partner's name, the one you've mentioned 5 times. The thing that was hard for you last month. Gone. But they remember everything about the people they actually care about. Every detail, every update. Memory is emotional, not just cognitive. We hold on to details of people who matter to us. When someone consistently forgets yours, and it's selective, you're witnessing your own absence from their mind. That's not carelessness. That's the truth. Sign number 6, they subtly undermine you in front of others. It doesn't look like an attack, it looks like a joke. Oh, you know how she is. Classic, said with a smile, said lightly, but with just enough edge to land. This is social erosion, shaping how others see you one small cut at a time. And because it's wrapped in humor, it's almost impossible to call out without looking dramatic. If someone keeps getting laughs at your expense, notice how you feel after. Discomfort that lingers is data. Sign number 7. Their body language closes off around you. The body says what the mouth won't. Arms that cross when you sit down. Feet angled toward the exit. Eye contact that shortens. The torso turning just slightly away, not obviously, but enough. The body creates distance before the mind even decides to. You don't need to be an expert to read this. If being around someone consistently makes you feel like you're slightly in the way, your instincts are reading them correctly. Sign number 8. They're more engaged by your losses than your wins. This is the one. Something goes wrong for you, a setback, an embarrassment, and they're suddenly present. Curious, asking questions, remembering the details later. But something goes right. A win, a milestone, something you worked hard for, flat, distracted, moved on from quickly. This is Schadenfreude, pleasure drawn from someone else's misfortune. It doesn't need to be conscious. It doesn't need to be malicious. But it's one of the most unguarded signals of how someone truly feels. When we care about someone, their wins feel like ours. When the opposite is true, when their struggle pulls someone in more than their success, you're seeing the unfiltered version of how they see you. Think about someone right now. Does this fit? If several of these landed, take a breath. This says nothing broken about you. People carry wounds, insecurities, quiet resentments that have nothing to do with your worth. Some will dislike you not because of who you are, but because of what you remind them of. Because closeness makes them uncomfortable. Because your confidence unsettles something in them. You can't force someone to value you. But you can stop spending yourself on people who aren't protecting what you give them. The move isn't confrontation. It's redirection toward the people who light up when you walk in, the ones who remember, the ones who make your presence feel like a gift, not an inconvenience. Those people exist. You deserve a full room of them. If this made you think of someone, share it with one person who needs to see it. That's how we grow. And if this is the kind of psychology you want every week, subscribe. We're just getting started.